We gotta make up in our minds and say, look, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna visualize, I'm gonna see it in my mind's eye, what it is I gotta make happen. I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna make it happen. It might not happen the first time, it might not happen the second try, it might not happen the third try. But I know that every time I try, I'm moving 1 inch, 1 step, 1 little scratch closer. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We're gonna keep trying. Every single day, gonna try. Every single day, I'm gonna try and make it happen. If I fail some days, that's fine, because I'm gonna be a little bit more successful on other days. Some days it's gonna be like, we didn't even try today, and you're gonna have to acknowledge the fact that you didn't try today. And some days you're gonna give a hell of an effort, a Herculean effort. You're gonna be like, we tried like hell today. We gave it everything we got, and it still didn't work. But we gained knowledge, we gained experience, we gained expertise we gained data from the attempts. We tried a particular way and we learned, okay, this way doesn't work, so I'm gonna try a different way. Next time we try another way. If that way doesn't work, then we really gain. Again, you have to see it as a positive. What's the positive in your effort? What's the positive in your attempt? What's the positive in your try? Is that every time you try, every time you make an attempt, you put that exercise, you put that work, you put that energy into a thing where eventually, if you can focus and concentrate your will enough, because that's really what it's really all about. We're trying to generate the willpower necessary to overcome the fear to be able to make this happen. The reason why you're not doing it, or the reason why you're not able to make happen what it is that you in your own mind say that you want to do, is because you are afraid to move past a certain point. Now, sometimes we have this fear and we don't even realize that it's fear that's what's affecting us. But we got to acknowledge it's fear that's what stops us. If we're trying to move forward and we can't move forward, that's because fear is stopping us from moving forward. Now, when we got fear that's stopping us, that means that we have to be able to generate enough will to push ourselves beyond the fear. We all feel fear. Every fighter feels fear when he gets in a ring and faces another fighter. It's just what you do naturally. It's what the Creator put into you. But just because you feel fear doesn't mean that fear should override your momentum. It doesn't mean that fear should override your forward progress. It doesn't mean that fear is supposed to stop you cold in your tracks. You gotta understand that fear is simply a power. You can use it to power you forward, or you can use this power to petrify you. It's what you choose to use your power for, but it's a power. Now, a lot of people walk around and they don't acknowledge that they got power, but they will acknowledge that they got fear. So if you can acknowledge that you have fear, but you don't believe that you have power, I'm here to tell you that your fear is your power. You just have to learn how to use it in the right way. So let's use our fear as power. We've all felt the kind of fear that has made our chest, our heart, our pulse rise. We felt the intensity, we felt the energy. Is that or is that not power? That's power. When you're afraid of something and your whole body chemistry is changing while you're standing there off of something that you're imagining in your mind, that's power. That's showing you the power of your mind. Because where does fear exist but any place but in the mind? Our fear exists in the mind. This whole thing that you're imagining in your mind is what's generating the energy of fear. Now, we can perceive this as being a negative thing, but fear is just energy. It doesn't have to be labeled good or bad. That's just what it is, energy.